Hello from Kitanomaru Park in Tokyo. It is located in the Chiyoda Ward, and it is a particularly significant location because it is the home of one big indoor venue located on one side of the park. On the other side of the park is the Science Museum, and also there is the Museum of Art as well. And so I am here because I was at the Science Museum. There was an exhibition where 50 companies gathered together to show different technologies and showcase them to help people find ways to stay cool. You know, there's always the concern about the temperatures rising and it's getting hot outside. How can we find ways to stay cool? And we're talking about technologies, anything from the individual being able to stay cool with a body armor type setup to how the ground is, as opposed to using asphalt, how can we use different types of flooring and groundwork in order to be able to absorb water, to be able to release it back into the atmosphere through the process of evaporation, and in the process keeping the environment cool. Very interesting stuff, and I hope to share that with you very soon on News from Tokyo on NHK World. I did want to demonstrate, anytime I get to visit someplace particularly new, I do want to show you something very interesting about where I went. This is the opening to the park. If I am correct, this particular gate was built in 1685, which means it is one of the oldest surviving structures when it comes to the original castle structure around this area. Remember that the Chiyoda Ward is the home of the Imperial Palace. And so what used to be during the Edo period, part of the palace structure was also in this particular area. And so because of that, it's interesting that when you walk in through this way, the entrance way is very interesting because you would think that they'll have nice, short steps for people to walk around. It's not the case. It takes a little bit of work to actually walk in to be able to get to your destination. But it's a fascinating park. There's a nice little water that surrounds the park as well. So a very beautiful sight here. And as always, if I get to visit someplace unique, I want to be able to share it with you. So look forward to my report coming up very soon on NHK World when it comes to this technology. I mean, I get to try out some of the stuff. It's really, really fascinating. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a good day wherever you are.